Hello everybody, and today we are looking at the Mosin Nagant added to Payday 2 in the Gage Historical Pack. Now, this is one of the best sniper rifles in the game, offering a decent ammo pool, decent damage, and overall a good feel to it. Now, if you're a gun nut like myself, you would know that the Mosin Nagant has quite the history to it. It was Russia's main infantry rifle during World War One and World War Two. It's probably my favorite sniper rifle that exists. Uh, this model in particular is not actually an original Mosin Nagant sniper rifle. It is a reproduction. You can tell by the fact that the scope mount is where the forward sight typically is rather than over the bolt, which actually makes more sense in my opinion because you can load it with the stripper clips. Now let's talk about the mods. Okay, for this weapon, there are 3 barrel options: the short barrel, long barrel, and silence barrel. I personally recommend the short barrel for concealment, long barrel for long-range engagements, and as far as the silence barrel goes, I'd recommend equipping this for a silent killer build and nothing else really, because this doesn't add concealment and it doesn't mesh well with a concealable build, so stealth isn't really an option with this barrel. Next, there's the bayonet, this is an interesting thing, and it enhances your default gun butt melee strike with a bayonet. Now, this is an exclusive mod for just the Mosin Nagant, which is pretty, it's interesting. It decreases concealment by a bit, increases the damage dealt with your weapon butt melee. Now, I personally recommend the long barrel, again, because the concealment on this can be modded for concealment, but it's not high enough, in my opinion, to be really worth it, unless you're running like a dodge build with Sneaky Bastard Aced, or a crit build with I can't remember the name of the skill now, but I personally like the iron sights just because, most Nagant iron sights, it's, a bit of a classic look, and this discreet stock, it doesn't really fit my taste. It's kind of a modern tactical thing, but why would you do that if not just to have, the classic wood furnishings on this weapon? Now, if you look at the stats, it has a magazine of 5, total ammo of 25. I have fully loaded ace, that's why it says 31 there. Rate of fire of 60, damage of 280, accuracy of 92, stability of 12, concealment of 6, and threat of 28. Now, I have mods and skills that buff these stats quite a bit, but, assuming you have no skills, no anything, you're just getting into the game, these are the base stats. It shows you right there. So, now let's get into some gameplay. Okay, and here we are doing Aftershock on Overkill. This is my loadout that I like to run with this rifle, the Nagant sniper rifle. The Chicago typewriter meshes with it pretty well because, first of all, it kind of has that, classic look to it, as well as it's a high rate of fire submachine gun with a good amount of total ammo, good at close range, and it's a good counter to the Nagant's long-range capabilities. The buzzer, just because I'm running jokers and it's easier to joker a enemy if you're tasing them. Molotov cocktails, because, yeah. Improved combined tactical vest, just I'm running an armor build, and doctor bags, because I'm also running a combat medic build. So here we are in the gameplay. So this weapon is a pretty good sniper rifle. It's not like a Thanatos or anything, but it's not meant to be, I don't think. It's more of a in-between of the Rattlesnake and the Thanatos, doing doing a better job than the Rattlesnake, but not as good of a job as the Thanatos, but it does have more total ammo. It does actually less damage than the M308, but it has this penetration that wasn't well demonstrated, but also, it's a Mosin Nagant. It is the sniper rifle, or bolt action rifle, if you want to be technical with it, but yeah. I like having the bayonet on there despite not using the weapon butt melee, just because I like the look of it. I like the I just love this gun. I love the look, I love its function. It's a very good if you want a bolt action that's good at close range and long range, this is the gun for you. Seeing as it can actually equip legitimate iron sights rather than just the iron sights weapon mod. Wow, my shots. Okay, come on, come on. There you go. Okay, so yeah, you can see it loads with the triple clips, 5 rounds, and it works like a Mosin Nagant. Like if you've ever, you know, 7.62 by 54, which is same bullet as an AK-47, but with more powder behind it. So it's, you know, whereas the AK-47 uses a assault rifle cartridge, this uses just a plain old rifle cartridge. This is a fantastic weapon, great value, and quite frankly, I'd recommend getting the Gage Historical Pack DLC on this alone if you're not too worried about money. Oh, bulldozer kill from the ground! Yeah! Okay, that's what my teammates can... Yeah. Hobo Chris. Well, you're right at home on this map with all the hobos here. So yeah, I guess that's actually all I need to say about this weapon. It's a good long range, good close range. It's a very nice all-round sniper rifle. You know, if you're running saws as a secondary or something like that, you don't really need your secondary weapon while using this weapon. Sniper rifle. I know I got down there, but that was more of me trying to talk and play at the same time rather than the weapon itself. You know, you don't have to talk while playing, so you would be able to concentrate better on the game and thusly do better in the game. So, that's it for this weapon, so now let's move on to the next. Hello! Like a fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like a sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like a sailor once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Tell me quick. Oh, ain't that a kick? Tell me quick. Ain't that a kick in the head?